So, do you have any counter or any advice for our Bella against Lyralia today? And my advice to Lyralia is do not get overwhelmed by the raids. That girl is going to mass an army if she doesn't get damage done early, and she's going to run through your base. What do you have to say for Bella in this case?
In this case, against her opponent,
Yes.
I would probably say just keep it safe and look for mistakes. Don't do something that can kill you instantly. They played against each other yesterday, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, just keep your cool, and that's the most important. And yeah, we're in the
Ooh.
game.
I mean, that scout trade already, Bella won that scouting war that we just saw there. The Lyralia did get a little bit of a distraction, but actually, it might still work in her favor if she does go the full route. See, Aobits has this amazing ability, not ability, it's just a feature, that they don't need the sheep early game, so she can have a little bit more of a greedy scouting pattern, whereas Japanese tends to need to go back and deliver those sheep. So Lyralia can use this opportunity, but it doesn't look like she's going to. She's having quite a safe scouting pattern, bringing them back to base, and I thought she would capitalize on this a little bit more.
Yeah, in fact, on this map, you have two more close sheep to your town center, and you can be a bit more free to do whatever you want with your scout. Well, that those gold spawns are
Ooh.
quite interesting. I think she's happy with that,
Oh, for
Lyralia.
both sides.
Oh, both have back golds. Okay, okay,
Nice
that's
devs. Look at
interesting.
you guys. Good spawns. However, the one has wood. The one is an easy wall.
Yeah, on this map we see lots of walls because it's super easy to make walls here. Um, but I don't think we will be seeing early walls here on this matchup yet because both of these civs like to go fast castle and I
Yeah.
would prefer AU-bit side here if we're both fast casting because they get camel lancers
And
and
they're also
Japan gets
faster.
yeah yeah they pack a punch.
Now, when you get to Castle Age with Japanese, by the time you get there, do you have enough gold to upgrade your town center? Or is that not possible yet?
Yeah, you don't have enough
Cool. So,
stone,
so yeah, yeah,
like
but from the
300.
gold.
Yeah. You don't get enough stone from the gold that you mine. I think, if I remember correctly, oh, I can be wrong on that. I think it's 20%. No,
Mm.
it's 10% or 20% of the gold that you drop. Yeah, it's 20%. Just 10 gold was dropped and 2 stone was gained also. Um, yeah, that's not enough because before you age up, you usually get like 200, 300 gold. And you really need to get that stone. You really need to go and get that stone if you really want to upgrade your TC.
Yeah, this is one of those situations where I'm kind of expecting one of these players to, I don't know, to have the changing point in this game is definitely going to be who wins the first fight and throws them off their feet. I think with Bala, she tilts. She tilts sometimes, you know, and I think the only way that Lyralia takes this, because we all know Japanese is quite good currently as a civilization. Their units are really nice, versatile. You can go for all these different comps, these different playstyles, and if Bella can keep her cool, she can give a very strong late game performance against Lyralia, who went for the eco wing, meaning she's definitely going for a really fast castle, because those three villages that pop out give you such a good economic advantage, allowing you to shoot through to castle and pump out those units that are going to flood your opponent's base. And let's just make sure Bella spreads her units correctly. She's going directly on wood, which is not screaming fast castle at me.
Yeah, it looks like she wants to be safe, maybe against the AU-bit camels, but it's just echoing. She's about to get 3 villagers from her landmark in a second. Yes, now we can see the economy count 22 to 19 and a barracks. from Japanese.
And that is because she expected the
The
which
camels, I
yeah.
think.
Even if she's fighting against someone in Castle Age, Aeobids, because they go for camel lances, the spearmen are kind of the thing that holds you in this game. So it does give you a little bit more time to get to Castle Age yourself. So you need to be able to get something that just stops them from, running into your base and killing all your villagers. So this is an important building to put down, but we see double
Oh, we see double
barracks.
barracks.
Ooh,
Double barracks. I
we are
wonder
not
what.
looking at a passive
Yeah,
Bella.
and she's moving the villagers to sheep now. Is it going to be heavy pressure with samurai?
I am scared to ask. I feel like yes, that would be great, especially since Aeobids needs to go on food to keep going. Now, this is
Yeah.
one thing that you guys can keep in mind. If you're playing against Aeobids Fast Castle and you're struggling against this at the moment, my advice is always just keep checking their secondary food sources. In this case, there are sheep on this map that Lyralia still has left over, but most of the time, Aeobids will need to go on external food resources and be able to afford those expensive units that they're pumping out constantly. So this is the only way they're going to stop a Castle Age Aeobid rush. Because once they're on your base and you don't stop the economy, you're done for.
Yes, definitely, and it's very important how many sheep they got, so you can camp these secondary food sources. She has one patch of berries behind her base, which is pretty safe. But other than that, everything else is forward. Now she's going on to that one. Um, yeah, Bella's double barracks. She's making samurai, but I think Lyralia will go for lancers, camel lancers, and if she does that, that's gonna be tough initially for Bella. And there comes the castlage. It's going Gulams. Okay.
And whew, dealing with Gulams is
And
going to be so difficult.
and
Samurais
another
do well.
thing Cow was trying to show us is
Mm.
that they get more berries, uh, abits, because of their unique feature. And let's see Bella's reaction to this castle age. I think she's not really surprised about that, but she might be feeling the pressure. She might be feeling the heat right now.
I mean, she's feeling the heat, but Lyralia, she's idling some of her units. She is not going out as commandingly as we saw in the previous game. Now, she needs to go and put a little bit of pressure down, but again, those samurai do pretty well against these gulams because they do have that little shield absorption thing going on. And
Yeah.
Bala is not in a position where she's like, oh no, these guys are coming. Look at those samurai. They're dealing with them quite well. And if she can keep managing them, oof, they're doing great against him.
Yeah, they're doing great against Gulams because being able to block one attack is actually huge because it can be an attack from a crossbow, it can be an attack from a knight, but it can be attack from an archer, right? In this case, it's just Gulams. So they're gonna do pretty well against that. That's why the Japanese men at arms, samurais, are beating almost every other men at arms, except the Varangian guards in Imperial Age.
See, I'm very again happy that Bella is attacking on ground. She's trying to disrupt the economy. She's just using these samurais, even if it's just a singular one, just attract the attention away from attacking her. And Bella is playing it safe. She is at some point she was floating a lot of food. I don't think she was sure about what she wanted to do yet, but maybe with the amount of damage that she's doing and her realizing, okay, I do have the advantage here, she's just gonna go for the fuel push. There's enough production. You can see there's 7 archers or Yumi in queue. So Yumi, right?
Yeah, you. It's just nice to say. It sounds
But
very cute.
and those sheep under the TC, they're slowly getting they're less and less. There's still a lot left, but they're not going to last forever. So Lyralia, she needs to be on those external resources, and those sheep are going to run out in a few more gulams. That's not going to be a solid upkeep for too long. And Bala is just going to keep pumping. Bala has the map control, which is not supposed to happen when you're playing against Aeobids that has all those Gulams. She's comfortably sitting in feudal and just putting the pressure on.
Yeah, actually, this opening didn't go so bad for Bella. Yes, she's three villagers behind. Still, like both players didn't idle their TCs yet, and she kind of forced, like after Lyralia saw her first gula dying to samurai, probably she thought I need crossbows, and they're doing well right now against those samurai because they're still feudal samurai. This fight is not gonna go well for Bella, but Bella needs to realize her advantage now. Okay, she has crossbows. She doesn't have gulams. Oh, the idle units behind. I think she's very busy microing here. Yeah. So crossbows would mean right now that you can just chill. You can just enjoy your map control because they're slow also. And now that your opponent needed to make something else, had to invest in other buildings, right? And she has a villager there. I think
I
it's
think
a
it's a tower.
mystic.
You don't think it's a tower?
If it's a tower, like I'll be very surprised because that'll be good. Although I don't know how long she can keep that up. But she has the stone, right? Like that kind
Hmm.
of makes sense. She's going
Well,
for those villagers.
the thing is, she can't lose too much here. This is 16 idle villages from Lyralia, 9 from Bella. She's busy fighting. She's focusing on that fight. You know she's not
Yeah.
focused on those idle villages. One thing at a time, girl. Rome wasn't built in a day. And the villagers going up, she's gonna go build a tower on that second gold. She knows
Yeah,
that
it's
the
a
gold
tower.
runs out. It's time.
Yeah. She noticed that both goals are in the same spot there. That's the thing we talk. Oh no, the wolf.
Oh, the wolf
No,
is
that
on the
happened to
enemy
me.
team.
That happens to all of us. She's very busy fighting, and the wolf. Yeah, we're seeing. Thank you, cow. And the scout noticed. Oh, there's a cavalry lancer. Okay,
Ken will be like,
nice try.
nah. At least they're
Oh,
getting the wolf as well, avenging her, even though it was the MVP. But Bella now lost that huge military advantage she had. And this is the risk that you run if you're attacking your opponent at this point. Yes, she did her damage, she secured some idle time, but at that point, you just lost a bunch of units as well. Maybe pull back a little bit, go to castle, and then go from there. And this is just something that comes with experience. The more you play, the more you know, okay, I won this fight, I won this exchange, I need to chill for a little while and go from there. She doesn't have upgrades for those Yumis, and they are not doing. Oh, I don't know if it's still bugged, the military upgrades, but
oh,
oh, okay,
that
it is.
that
Oh.
is for. Yeah, that's for the. There is a bug if you mention the horse archers from Japanese have a bug.
Mm.
Oh, now she sees the ram, and those barracks are dangerously forward.
Mm.
She has plus
They
one attack on her infantry and plus one defense. Oh, they're not upgraded, and you need bannermen, Yumi bannermen, for them to be proper archers, I would say. And she didn't upgrade her TC yet. She's almost there. She has 273 stone, but this is gonna be a really hard push to hold.
Yeah, this is not something. I mean, at this point, like I feel the game is in Luralia's favor. I'm not sure if Bella can make a comeback from this, but I think she knows a mistake. She knows what she did wrong there, and I
Yeah,
don't think she'll do it next game. This is
yeah,
something that you do once, and you're
yeah.
like, oh yeah, oopsie, my barracks a little bit forward. Oh, I just suicided a few units. Better luck next time.
Although she might be able to kill the ram if she micros well. Like at this point, the barracks is down, right? Like you don't really need to push out from your base. The ram is away from your home, but she's committed to it. And now she realized, oh, this is not going well. I need to go back. But those gulams are experts at killing the spearmen.
And also, they've got upgrades now. Lyralia has a ton of upgrades. Bala is just not in the is in upgrade central. She is currently struggling on resources, and I wouldn't be surprised if this is where she taps out. She doesn't you can't
Yeah.
compete with Castle Age double upgraded Gulams in any world. But yeah, let's see if she allows this to roll off her back and into the next one.
Yeah, interesting approach from Bella.